Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Storm Lightning Blackout. I know it's a little late on this video. Life's been crazy, but here we are. We're finally getting a chance to look at the Lightning Blackout. But before we do get into the Lightning Blackout, just get a huge shout out to Storm, I Am Bowling, and Vice Inserts for their continued support. If you like any of the jerseys that I wear in any of my videos, including the one you see in this video, make sure you head on over to iambowling.com, use my promo code FIREHOUSE07. Use that at checkout, save yourself 20% off the order, and as always, a huge thank you to Storm and Vice as well for their continued support. This video and any of my other videos would not be possible without the help of these sponsors, so make sure you head on over and support them as they support me. Alright, so I didn't take a great picture of the layout that I put on the Lightning Blackout, so here's a time lapse of it. The layout that I did put on the ball was a 40 by 5 by 70. I didn't take a very close look at the numbers before I drilled this ball, but this is the layout that I was putting on my pieces for Nationals, so I just kind of threw this layout on there. Didn't end up coming with me to Nationals, but this layout did work out fairly well. Obviously not on a league shot like you're going to see here, especially on this shot, but the layout was okay, and it worked, especially this weekend at a PBA regional. This is the ball that I threw most of, which you wouldn't really expect that on 40-foot Scorpion, but it did work out fairly well. So let's talk numbers. So we got a medium flare potential here. It's a symmetrical weight block. We have the reactive loss finish on there with REX Pearl cover stock. This comes with numbers of 253 on RG, differential of 029. So that's the numbers on this ball. Flare potential is going to be about medium. Ball shape is going to be a little bit more angular. Hook length is going to be kind of between mid lane and late. Oil volume is anywhere between light and medium oil that this ball is going to work fairly well on. It's going to work on more or less medium length patterns and more or less on transitional / burn type conditions as well for this ball. The core on this ball is the Warp AI core, so it's basically the Warp core with AI technology that is in it. And I kind of mentioned numbers, 253, 029, and 15 pounds. This is the first time this core has really ever been used. So that's the numbers and tech talk with the Lightning Blackout. So we're going to compare this ball to the Idol Cosmos. Now these balls, kind of looking in hindsight, not really that close. However, again, I was kind of getting ready for Nationals. The Cosmos was kind of the staple of my bag going to Nationals. So I laid it out the same as the Cosmos, so I figured I would compare it to the Cosmos. So again, this ball is a staple in my bag, especially when I go to Nationals. This ball was released in July of 2022. It has since been discontinued. It comes with 4K fast on it, which personally I love that 4K fast cover stock that they put on it, and wish they would bring that back, but that's a conversation for another day. Cover on this is the Extreme Tracks Pearl cover stock. This was used only once, and this was in the Idol Cosmos. We have the Icon core in it, obviously a very famous core, especially when you're talking about the Idol line. Numbers wise, we have 249, 052, a very early rolling ball, especially when you're talking more of that 4K fast finish on it. Layout on this ball is a 40 by 4.5 by 70. I think it's technically 73, but we'll call it 70. But again, a very big staple in my bag as far as going to Nationals, and really a lot of other tournaments that I go to. This ball in particular is going to be in my hand, and if I can get to this ball, I'm going to be feeling really, really comfortable. So what's really nice about the new Storm website is they have a ball reaction section. So you heard me talk about earlier flare potential, ball shape, hook length, all that kind of stuff. That is now on Storm's page as you kind of go to the bottom of the page, and I had that up and I was just kind of talking through it, that sort of thing. So I kind of have this up as I'm going to talk about kind of who this ball is for and kind of what this ball is designed to do. So as I kind of mentioned before too, I didn't really look too closely at the numbers before I drilled it. I just kind of took a quick glance at the numbers and then just kind of thought about what I was looking for in terms of nationals, so that's the reason why I put this layout in it. Not to say that this layout is a bad layout for this ball. Again, it was a 40 by 5 by 70. Had I be drilling a new one again, I would certainly put a stronger layout in it, probably like a 4 by 4 by 1. But that's besides the point. So we were talking about, kind of who is this ball for. I would say it's really anybody that, you're not, and this is myself definitely included with this, is you're not good at kind of lofting the gutter when the lanes kind of call for it. Everybody is moving really, really far left, which is kind of the modern day tournaments. For the most part, everybody just starts moving left, hooks the lane as much as they can, lofts the gutter, and you're inside for the rest of the day. So if you don't want to play that line, grab this ball, put this kind of layout in it, and you'll be able to stay in the track area and in the burn area for a long time with this ball. So again, this is a burn type ball. This is something that when the lanes are flying, certainly probably wood lanes, if you pull on wood lanes, this ball is going to look very good too. So if you have a ball that or if you're looking for a ball that quite frankly doesn't not that it doesn't hook that much, but something that's going to do really well in some more drier lanes, this is going to be the ball for you. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Until then, good luck and good bowling.